Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
I've damaged the trailer. How marvellous is that? Wow. Look at that. Right. So even with all that horsepower, by the way, still struggling to get up the hill because this is extremely heavy. I'm not even sure what the tonnage is on it. I bet it's ridiculous. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Sorry about last week. I was so busy, and then I had a little sort of night do that I had to go to on the Friday, so I really didn't get a chance to record anything. It just sort of all left me behind, and on the Saturday I just had time for what's on the tape. So I did what's on the tape, and I skipped one of these. I do apologise. Anyway, we are somewhere. I can't even remember where we are. I know that the navigation changed when I started the whole thing, so we had a little navigation change, and I was here. I'm now here because it's near the sea. I think is one of the reasons why I wanted to be here rather than there. So I think we need to go for it. We need to find another journey. I'm kind of keen. I don't know. I'm kind of keen to get over here and sort of start doing a bit of Finland, and I guess we're going to have to do Russia a little bit. Lithuania, and down here. Is it Lithuania there? That's Latvia. I think that's Latvia, and that's Lithuania there. I could do with sort of clearing them off and getting rid of them. So it's one of those things. Greece can't be far away. I don't think it is, actually. But anyway, let's have a look at the freight market and see if we can find something that we can do. I'm looking for a heavy one, though. I'll be honest. We need a heavy duty. There's nothing heavy duty here at all. We've got. Where's this? Oh, way down to Germany. It's a long one. That one. What we got here? One that takes us into Latvia. No, it's Estonia. Sorry, I apologise. It's Estonia. We could probably do with one that gets us into Latvia. There's a lot of distance by ferry there. It's not a particularly high. It's not a bad paying job. Pumps, 14 tons worth. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth doing that one. That's not a bad one. Is there anything else? I mean, if I choose the other places nearby, do any of them have anything more interesting? Oh, hello. Hello. Yes. So we got. Hang on. What we got? This one. We got a big one that's going to Latvia. It's a heavy one. It's got a mobile crane. What else have we got here? We have some cars. Innsbruck. Innsbruck is where I've got one of my Ossenbruck. Ossenbruck is where I've got my one of my garages. Oh, I do love a yacht. They are kind of cool. Now, let's have a look at where we are again. Let's have a little look at this. These are the sea ones. Oh, come on, we'll take this one. We'll take this one over here to Latvia. We'll get Latvia done. So Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and then of course this is Russia here. So we'll do those ones, I think. Yes, I think that we'll do that one. That's a good one, just to get back in the flow. I've got to say hello though, and the first thing is to Dennis Harvey. Hello, Dennis. He's been watching all my videos apparently. So hi Dennis, welcome aboard. It's always nice to see somebody. He mentioned, and I'm not on American Truck Simulator at the moment, but I will be doing one of those videos later. That in Omaha there's a big glass dome, which is basically the zoo. It's a really big zoo. So yeah, worth having a look for that next time, because I think I'm there at the moment. Spacebar to disengage that. Let's go. Okay, so down the bottom right-hand corner we have the GPS, and that tells us the speed I'm going, which is 0 kilometers an hour, because we are just delayed. Don't want to push out too fast here, but I do want to push out a bit. There we go. We've got our GPS, as I say, down the bottom right corner. Tells us what speed we're doing. We are now doing 20 kilometres an hour. Then on the next to that is the gear, which is A10, automatic 10. Followed by the damage to the truck, which is minimal because it's brand new and I've not crashed it into anything yet, which is always a good thing. Followed by the fuel gauge, which is full to the brim because we just did a heavy transport one. Followed by the bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red, and then we usually crash into something, so not very good. Then we've got the envelope, really underused, should be used for so many more things, and it just isn't. We've got to see some boats as well on the side here, some ferries. Oh yeah, over there, ferries. I always like it when I see big constructed things that men have made, or man has made, or the human race has made, should I say, to be more sort of politically correct. I always think it's quite cool to see these kind of things that have been built like that. Anyway, and then we got the envelope, which is sadly underused, which basically helps you get on with the missions to begin with. The first thing you do in the game, so it tells you how the bank works and how to buy stuff and how to get hold of things. So it's pretty clever, but it's not particularly necessary. Then we've got the below that we've got or next to that we've got the time, which is 6 a.m., which is fine, perfect timing. Do a little bit of swinging around in here. We'll go get our load wherever it is. Where are you? Is it just there? Oh, there it is, right in the centre. Right, okay. Oh, look at the double axle going. Look at that. Yes. Lovely. Anyway, so then we've got the destination flag below that, which says 0 kilometres, because it's just in front of us and behind us. So behind us we've got the fifth wheel, which is just there, which is the horseshoe shape thing. We've got to hit that on the pin, which is the bit that dangles down from the front of the trailer. Basically to couples them two together. I've got advanced coupling turned on because it is more interesting that way. Life is more interesting with advanced coupling. It was something suggested to me early on by Mark Middleton, and I'm hoping that Dennis has got many more things to add to the suggestions. But yeah, it was suggested very early on to me. I think mainly so to entertain him, to see me crashing into stuff. But I've actually got quite good, I think. He says, crashing straight into that. Oh, hang on. We need to lower that axle thing there, and the axle thing. What do I do with that? Is that the one? If you're adjusting suspension, yeah, I know that. How do I adjust this suspension? I think I've lowered that. Is it F to reset? Oh, I can never remember this. It's so annoying, this part. This is where I have to go looking through the instructions so that for what's what and how to do stuff. Where are we? I can never remember where it is either. Is it under system? It'll be under system. Options. There we go. System options. Right, we have to go find the gameplay elements of it. Keyboard. Right, I need to lower it. What's the lowering thing again? Oh, God. I keep forgetting. So, basically, I was on target there, but now I need to lower it. And I always forget this. So, lift and drop axle. That's not it. That's the thing I should have done the other week that somebody was shouting at me for. Oh, look, stop and start electric engine. That's cool. Stop and start engine. E. Yeah, cool. And electric, if you've got an electric engine. So, that's kind of cool. Adaptive cruise control. You can turn that on and off nowadays. It's an option. Let's suspension up, suspension down. Suspension down. U. I should have known that. I don't know why it's U, though. Why would I use U? Is there a D key used for anything? Oh, there is, yeah. Oh, right, okay. U. Right, okay. U it is, then. So, U. Suspension down is U. Suspension down is U. Reset suspension is J. So, U and J. That's what we need. Right, okay. Let's go back to the game. So up here, back to drive. Let's have a look at the suspension as it goes down. There we go. It's dropping right down to the lowest position. Now we should be able to reverse in here, I reckon. So let's do it. There we go. Whoa, so strong. I'm pushing it backwards. So let's press T to attach it. Let's press J to lift it up. You see suspension going up there. It's kind of cool. Right. And what? How do I turn off those lights? Is it? Oh, wrong thing. That's G for garages. That's the horn. What's the lights? I forgot what the lights are. Oh my god, I'm so rubbish at this sometimes. It's F. It's F for the lights. The indicators and lights. You see them flashing on the bottom of there. This is quite cool actually. Let's press the F3 button and have a little look at that. There we go. That's our truck. Gonna pull this out a bit here. Get a nice picture of that. That's pure power there. I love my oranges, by the way. I was going down the road the other day. I'm sure the company was called Boyd, and they had a great big sort of orange sort of styling on their truck. Sort of a pinstripe type thing. It was really nice. I think a lot of firms do. I think it's a thing. I think orange is a truck driving thing. I really like it though as a colour. I think it's really good. I love the leather stitching on this wheel, by the way, in this truck. GPS down there in the bottom in the dashboard. I've just hiccuped. Sorry about that. Oh, you can just wait. I'm going there regardless. You can just wait. I'm being naughty. I'm going again. I think I just follow. Oh, that one. That says trucks. Check the mirror. Make sure I don't run anything over. Go around this one that says trucks. This long. Oh wow. Do we dare get a sea view of it? Look at that. Should we get a sea view? Look at that for the thing. There's a sea view. Look at this. It's almost correct as well because we've got the right stuff. Polaris line. Look at that. That's a view, isn't it? That. Stop taking pictures for the video, but they're very good. Such a great game, actually, to be honest with you. This is a really good one. It's always good, worth getting on a sale, getting into it. Do you think that I mean, as a Euro Truck Simulator, I mean, I've done more Euro Truck Simulator than I've done American Truck Simulator. I don't know whether it's the one that you pick up first that becomes your favourite, and I don't think I have real favourites here, but whether it's the one that you picked up first, or is it, a genuine sort of, it's Europe. I know Europe. I don't know the US. So do you think there is a thing here with this? Do you think there's a it's Latvia. We want to go to Latvia. Do you think there's a thing there though? Do you think that's a thing that we kind of you kind of gravitate towards what is the normal for your trucks? I mean, I think if we had big American style trucks, do you think we'd have? I don't know. Whether that would be a thing or not. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. Right, okay, it's 14:45 in the afternoon. We've got a short journey here. Handbrake is on. Handbrake is off. Oh, look, I saw it in the dashboard. Look, there's a little thing in the little dashboard. It goes red. Look, push it again. Boom. There we go. It's off. Anyway, right. Do you think that's a thing? Do you think that is part of the process of truck driving? Do you think that you prefer the one that you prefer because it's your preferred brand? There's a bit of jerking going on here. It doesn't seem to like wanting to drive out of here. Look at that though. It's still cool. A lot of jerking going on. Sorry about that. Right, okay, let's press the F3 and let's get back inside the truck. So, anyway, we're on our way. We've got 6 hours and 49 minutes game time remaining, which is a good length of time. It's a lovely length of time. A little bit of jerking going on here. A little hard drive activity that shouldn't be active. Being a bit annoyed there with itself. Oh, doing it again. Oh, stop that. I shouldn't be doing that. We got nice new hard disks in here. Is this maybe data that hasn't been pulled before? I don't know. I'm not liking it. I'm getting a little stroppy. Maybe just needs to load up a bit more. Oh. Oh God. She's saying Beacon Licks Act, or whatever it is. Which basically means turn left in German. So we'll keep looking. No problem to begin with. Just now when we've landed here, it's got a bit upset. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go. You stay there. You stay there. Okay, let's move. Let's get going. Round the way. I've actually been thinking about getting a new computer recently. But I'm just wondering whether or not this just needs a check of its files, considering the little jerkiness that it's going on here. It's quite infuriating, actually. I'll be honest. It's quite infuriating. I think it needs. Oh, I know what it is. Bloody Windows updates. It's wanting a Windows update. I didn't do the update before I sort of started playing. It's a Windows update. It's Microsoft breaking my game. Thank you, Microsoft. You're absolute legends for making life difficult for people. It's too late now. I'm going to just have to go with it. But yeah, that's what it's doing. It's demanding an update. Please update me right this second. I'll ignore whether or not you're actually playing a game or doing anything. Oh, this is where the cow is, by the way, as well. It's over there. Look at it. Big bull. Remember that. It's cool. The flowery bull of Latvia, wasn't it? Latvia? Yes, Latvia. One of the poorest states in the European Union, from what I remember reading last time round. They're very much a farming state. Flowers being one of their things, and that's their big export. They don't do technology or anything like that. They don't. That's one of the reasons they're quite a poor European state, which is not a problem. It's just the nature of them. You know, and obviously they've joined the European Union for the trading reasons mainly. I would suggest that's their main reason for joining the European Union. I'm gonna stay over here. Hopefully, I don't hit anything. Blooming heck! This is harsh. Oh wow! Uh-oh! Look at this. Something amazing's gonna happen. Oh wow! Oh my god! I wasn't expecting that. We have boat action. Normally it's railway action, but this time we have boat action. Look at that! I'm going to update this PC the moment I finish playing this game. I'm really sorry about the little glitches. Please ignore them. Pretend it's going very smoothly indeed. It's just the smoothest you've ever seen. That's the major annoyance with Microsoft products. I'm really not keen on them. I'm not a fan. Haven't been for a very long time. I only moved over to Windows because there's some more games on it that I can play and access on Windows that you can't play and access on Linux. However, Linux is getting an awful lot better. Realistically, you can, you know, especially with the arrival of the Steam Deck, that has become a sort of mecca for the Linux users. Please don't crash into me. This is really frustrating, by the way, speed-wise. I've still got 6 hours and something odd to go as well, and we've got to play through this. Stop it, Microsoft! I wonder if I can just save it and I can go again. I wonder if I go around this corner. I'm looking for the saving logo in the top corner of the screen. Take this well wide. Don't hit that. I wonder if I can pull up here. Maybe. And just do this PC, because that's just annoying. I don't think we can live with it. So I'll just stay here, right? And you can come back to me in a second. Hang on a second. Okay, we're back on the road, so let's get started. Sorry about that. Hopefully it will be all good now. Will be all behaving itself and doing what it should do. I put a little update in there, by the way, of the video for you, just because it was quite funny. So yeah, let's go for it. Have we got jerking going on again? No. Haven't. Definitely not. It's not happening. Just loaded up though, to be fair, so hopefully not. Anyway, right, okay, we've got 6 hours and 31 minutes to go to get to our destination. We've got, oh, don't speed, no speeding. Let's try and save some time and not speed early. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, here we go. Oh, I quite like this place because it's beautiful trees and lots of open air and things like that. It's quite a sort of nice place to go for a drive, especially in an 8-wheel beast that I'm driving at the moment. It's an absolute monster of a truck, to be fair. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice sort of place. There's those hogweed that I always talk about. Those gigantic sort of white flowers on the top of them. They're a bit of a pain in the behind, to be honest with you. They're quite dangerous. They react to the sunlight and cause issues. Look at that. That looks like it's somewhere it should go. Hang on. Don't speed past the police officer. That would be very bad. Oh no. Oh wow. Actually on fire. I don't think I've ever seen one on fire before. That was horrendous. Absolutely horrible. Don't be doing that. I wonder what miles to the gallon I get in this thing. I wonder if I press the I button whether or not it tells me. Is it you or I? I. Trip. There we go, down the bottom there. Oil pressure. No, can't see the miles to the gallon down there. Looking in the centre of the dashboard there. Well, temperature, remaining range. I've got the range. 2,783 kilometres. Remaining fuel, 800 and something odd litres. I think it says there. I can't see that. All of that. Trip, average speed. Can't see. Average time. Available pressures. Nope, nothing there. Oh well, that's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good, as they say. We're making time anyway. So we're making our way across Latvia. I said this before. It's one of the poorer countries in Europe, but its main export being food and flowers. I think flowers are there. Definitely got flowers there. So no high tech stuff. But I don't think it's got a particularly large population. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I don't think it's huge. So I think it's one of the factors there. You know what they've done though, Microsoft. This is the additional, by the way, that made me reboot. The addition is more co-pilot stuff, which probably is having a major effect on all this. I hope it isn't, but you never know. Unfortunately.
Immer geradeaus.
He did a little judder on the screen there as well. I'll put. Oh God! There was a massive judder there. What is going on? Alright. Let's get the speed up and that's... Stop. Not happy with that. Right, I put the cruise control on anyway, so we've got cruise control. I think. No, I haven't. That's centre, that's cruise control. Turned it off. I had it 75, 70. Down the bottom of the screen there, the centre of the screen we've got there 81, that's it, that's what we want. 81 kilometres an hour. Beautiful scenery. Sorry about the weird movement there of the head of my character. That was a suggestion from Bobster actually. He suggested that a number of, oh God, way back in the beginning of time when I was starting on the video. He suggested that I actually, you know, adjust it so that I could have to adjust my head as I go along. Which is cool as well. I'm going to go over the top here. Lovely. This is beautiful. Look at this. It's more beautiful sort of water sort of things. This whole video's been actually beautiful water sort of courses and boats and stuff like that. It's been amazing. And if I can not drive that side of the road, that would be brilliant too. That's fantastic. Yeah, we've had a lot of that this episode. It's been good actually. 80 kilometres an hour. I'm looking at the sides of the roads. Was that somewhere we could have gone? I don't know. I'm always looking for those special side roads that they used to have. You know, there's a few of them. They're all over the place in this game, but I haven't found them all yet. We're definitely working on it. I know, it was one of those. It was one of the side ones with a sort of set of signs on it, unfortunately. What I was saying earlier, though, I think it was Boyd that was playing. I was watching the other day, and they definitely have some very, 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 very sort of pretty trucks. Some sort of beautifully painted with orange stripes on them. I kind of like them. The sort of a bit like the Turner's ones you might see, but they're out there as well. The Turner's one with their sort of stripes going across. I can't remember who it was. I mentioned another truck company the other day who had very similar sort of styling. It's an interesting thing. I always find it interesting that the truck firms have what I would call this very old style of thing going on. They always want their fonts to be something that was around for a very long time. It's like pedigree is a thing. Obviously, people want to know that your company's been around a while, but they don't seem to want to rebrand. They seem to want to be. They're sort of stuck. Look at this with the pine trees in the middle of it all. That's cool. They seem to be stuck with this process of sort of. I don't know how I would best describe this, but they seem to be stuck in this sort of a little bit of history here, old times of the way that they were working. When back in the day when you had ERF trucks and things like that. I think they got bought by Daft, didn't they? I think somebody's going to tell me in the comments below, but I'm pretty convinced they did. And they used to, they had that sort of old style truck, Leyland type thing in the UK, and it's almost like they hark back to that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but in this day and age, I think some of the more modern trucks look really nice. The new paintworks that are on them. Can't think of anything in particular. Have you got a particular one that you like or you've seen? Have you seen the ones that were Eddie Stopards? They've completely changed, haven't they? Is that Colina now or something like that? It's I'm sure it feels like it's a Dutch firm. I can't remember if it is Dutch or not. But they have totally changed the Eddie Stoppard truck. The green is there, but it's not going to be long before it's the orange, again orange, blue and white that is Colina. I can't see it be long before they're completely changed. I wonder if they still do the naming of the trucks that used to do. That was a big thing for Eddie Stoppard. You get your name on a truck. You get your first newborn child of the please can you name my truck after it? And they would. There was I think there was a process for it, but it was seriously a process for naming trucks after people. They'd be like the Amy, and nobody know who Amy was, but people who named it would. It's like naming stars, I guess. but yeah, they used to name trucks. It was a thing. It was a thing back in the day. I'm sure people still name them. I'm sure I saw somebody one called the Rodney Trotter the other day. I thought that was quite nice actually. Well, there was I assume somewhere out there in their fleet there's a Del Boy, bit of old fools and horses there. Old reference. You've got to be old enough to remember it. I was watching, I was showing some younger members of my team, and you can Google it yourself. There used to be a public information films years ago called Charlie Says, and they're this sort of dreadful cartoon type things that would tell you not to go off with strangers, or and to be fair, the kid in it is very, very gullible. It's like this man turns up and goes, "Do you want some puppies?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm on puppies. Give me all the puppies. I want all the puppies." And then the cat speaks in Catanese because it's sort of like it's and says that, and he says, and Charlie says, "My mum says not to go with you." But there's a whole bunch of them. Like Charlie says, "Don't overload the power." Charlie says, "Don't I don't know, deep fry the goldfish." Charlie says, "Don't deep fry the cat." Lots of that kind of stuff from back in the day. Lots of it. Yeah, a bit strange. I remember them. I don't know whether or not we were more impressed by the terrible cartoon or whether or not we actually believed what they were being told. I think we were more impressed by the terrible cartoon back in the day. You can Google it yourself. It's Charlie Says. That's what it is. Charlie Says advert, public service information. That's what it was. Public service information. There's a lot of things like that. I remember we used to, if they used to close down the television at night, there was a point that the telly closed down, just depending on what was on there. Then they played the national anthem, followed by the wonderful thing of playing a public service information, which is also a thing. We're all pulling over here nicely. Playing public service messages, And we would have to, sit through why you didn't play with your kite next to 5,000 volts electrical wire, like that kind of stuff. But that's probably not 5,000 volts. But we're talking the big ones that you see knocking around. So why don't you play with them there? And then they would obviously try and scar you for life by allowing you to watch the child burn to death after the kite had hit it. It was usually a big explosion, and the child was thrown clear of it. It was. I think they were traumatising, these things. There was public service information from a time when that's actually the worst you got. You didn't get told, for instance, like nowadays when you've got to have a cap on the top of your latest Coca-Cola or lemonade. You have to have a cap that can't be removed because otherwise you won't recycle it. Grow up, we're adults. We can recycle the bloody cap on a bottle of juice. Honestly. It's just utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. It galls me that is a thing. But yes, I tear them off, by the way, and then recycle them because I'm an adult. Can't believe people don't know how to do this. It's not very hard. I mean, we've been recycling forever. Has anybody ever seen the stats on recycling? Now I'm gonna go off on one now. Has anybody ever seen the stats on recycling? I'm not sure how we know that these people who are taking our stuff away are actually recycling it. I mean, with the assumption they are, but what if they're just bunging it on a boat and sending it to Africa or something like that, or China? In theory, they could be. We wouldn't know different. Nobody stops the man who's recycling and goes, right, well, what's this going to turn into? Is it going to turn into another Coca-Cola bottle with one of those stupid lids on it I have to recycle? Nobody asks that question, do they? I've never even thought about it until now. I mean, we're all busy doing it, and the assumption is that we are recycling, but in general terms, we might not be. Dreadful idea. Dreadful idea. I'm sure back in the day the recycling was worth a fortune, but I'm not sure they recycled anything. I remember a story. I've got a story back in the day from when I worked in one of my early jobs. A very large government organisation, possibly health related, and we hired a firm to recycle our old computers. It was a good idea, excellent way of dealing with it, and the point was that recycling was going to be the destruction of the equipment. So it seems fine, it's all going nicely. 6 months later, we get a reporter from a newspaper contacting us. We say, well, why are you contacting us? And he says, have you got PC blah 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 and blah blah blah? Well, yeah, they were our PCs, and guess what happened? They'd taken them to Africa to be recycled. And this chap had found them all in Africa. Well, they weren't being recycled, they were being dumped. So they were being dumped in Africa. So the recycling firm that we were using, who said that they were all above board, was actually dumping their recycling abroad because it was cheaper than actually recycling it. So it was actually ending up in a dump in Africa. It's pretty terrible, realistically. Not inflicted, but I think you need to check the recycling facilities that you've got. I'm going to put my lights on because I've just realised they're off. My lights are not on. I just see them flicking around here in the bottom of there. Not got the lights on. They've got my lights on now. But yeah, so this is why I'm coming to that conclusion. Are we actually recycling, or are we going through the motions of recycling because we aren't really recycling? I don't know the answer to this question, but I feel like I should know. I might ask that question. Do one of them freedom of information requests of my local council. They love those because it wastes so much of the time. I remember somebody doing a freedom of information request. Have you ever been? You've got a little bit of car parks where you pay with cash. And you haven't got the exact change, so it's £1.25 to pay, and you put £1.50 in, and you basically end up with you lose 25p. Somebody did a request to the council to find out how much additional money the council was collecting from it, and it was something this is just like a few car parks in the same city. We're not talking about a lot, it's like 10, and they were making about £75,000 extra a year from the fact that they didn't have a way, because it would have to be exact change. Instead of sort of rounding it to a pound or 50p or whatever else, it's these weird numbers that they put in there. And it's just intentional because they know that they can collect that money. There's no other answer than to do that. One of my drivers has just lost €4,339 down in the bottom right-hand corner, that was, going along the menu system. I like the flowers, they're nice. Broken diastopic stuff, broken building. Almost there, lovely water course. Another water course. I like the way that the sun's dropping now. It's all sort of green and lovely. It's that sort of that golden hour, isn't it? I've heard said about this before. It's the time to take pictures. Whereas Christina R has just made €25,552. Nice. Yeah, I just like the way it's dropping. It's 8:05 p.m. I have got a cup of coffee here, which I haven't even touched. I've been too busy playing games with you. And I like playing games. Thank you. I do like playing games with you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to everybody who's new. Everybody who doesn't say hello in the comments. I do appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who comes and watches. Actually, it's one of those weird things. I never thought anybody'd actually watch my channel, but it seems that 2,000 and something odd people have decided that they wish to sub my channel and possibly watch my videos. So that's really nice. It's really nice. We're having a little bit of a fit here. I'm gonna get. Oh bugger. We're gonna get. Oops. Rude language. I think I'm gonna check the install of this actually. After I've done this. Push see whether it's doing it, because it's still a bit jerky. This will be where there's like another Microsoft update waiting to go. Definitely one earlier. Really annoying. 50 kilometers an hour seems very slow. Going to do American Truck Simulator this week, so if you're waiting for it, it is back this week. I've got a new game. A new off-road game that I want to try, so I'm going to try and fit that in. I'm being good this week. You're all getting. This is what happens when I've been naughty and went out for a few drinks. That's the few drinks and a bit of Italian food. It was rather nice actually. I love a bit of Italian. So Italian, and polished off a couple of bottles of wine with some other drinks. Was a bit naughty. Not too heady the next day though, so we were all right. Just a normal night out, a little bit of fun, bit of live music, the usual stuff. 6'2", drag queen, usual things that happen on a night out, all those kind of things. Oh, oh, only me. Anyway. But no, it was lovely. It was a lovely night. I was just nice. I do recommend that sometimes if you get a chance to have a little bit of a break and a breather and a bit of air, sometimes it's worth it. It's nice to have a little bit of even if it's just a cup of coffee or if that's what you like, or meet up with some friends. Expand your circle. This is what I always get told about my son and his autism, is that we should make sure his circle of things to do in life is expanded. He's probably never going to be able to do anything other than live in our care or in a caring facility, but at least if his circle of his world is larger, it's nice. And if we can have a little bit slightly larger world, I think that's nice for everybody. Just a little bit, a few friends if you can, a few friends, nice family if you can have it. Those that kind of stuff. Just make your circle a little bit larger. Love the sun coming over the top here, by the way. It's just in the mirror there, so bright on the white of the truck. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's having a little bit of a fit. Shouldn't be. There's some blue lights ahead. Look at these. Try not to speed past the blue lights, but we got some blue lights ahead. Oh, it's an ambulance. Oh no. Oh, ow, ow. What is going on this episode? There's a lot of crashes. It's not good.
Am Kreisverkehr zweite Ausfahrt nehmen.
No, not good at all. Do you know what, though? I've also thought might not be the PC at all. It might be my recording device. Because it does get filled up with stuff occasionally. And occasionally you have to replace the hard drives in them. So it is possible it's that. That's causing the glitches. I don't know. I'll have to watch it back. If I watch it back and it's fine, I do apologise for the fact that it wasn't fine when we did the original video, or when you thought we were doing the video. Could just be my playback from the whole recording thing. It'll be getting quite close to being full, to be honest. It's got a little SSD hard drive in it as well that runs it. I've had problems with it in the past with when it becomes worn and written too frequently. It can cause feedback issues. Don't think it is. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. We're almost there. 9 kilometres. Sorry, no, it's 7 kilometres. 8 minutes down there, bottom right hand corner. We're getting quite tired as well, which is good. But it looks like we've got somewhere to stay, which is even better.
Erste Ausfahrt nehmen. Nimm diese Ausfahrt.
I love the way that Vin Diesel's always involved. Here we go. Here's our destination. I don't know if it's anywhere to stay. It does look. I thought there would be. We'll have a look at the map after we've dropped this little lot off.
Immer geradeaus.
Yes, absolutely.
Demnächst
We're coming
links
up on it.
abbiegen.
Here we go.
Biege nach links ab.
It's in here. I think we'll just stay at the petrol station. Doesn't look like there's anywhere to park in it. Oh, there's a parking spot there, without a doubt. Yeah, it's there. It's behind it. I can't see it from it being blue. Right, let's handle this job. Ooh, interesting. Let's have a look at this position. Can I go round the building? No, I can't. So do I go in, turn round, and then come out again? Let's try it. Let's try it. A bit of reversing, going to be some specialised reversing going on here. So in we go. This is a very big truck, by the way. I think we can probably use the space that we're about to form here. Try not to bash the trailer. Not bash the trailer. Let's pull round in a circle. I'm very tight. Right, let's have a little shuft here. What we got here? Can I still? Right, let's do this. Do that. Right, I'm gonna do something interesting here. I'm gonna go right out, so I'm straight, so I can come back. So I'm gonna wait until the trailer's straight, which is about there. Right, let's have a little look. And I am gonna do what we shouldn't do, which is try and reverse on the offside, which is really crappy because I'm crap at reversing on the offside. So this is my guide here. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oof. Or can I do it? Looking in that mirror, look at this. Oh, God. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm spot on as well, which is worse. No, 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 no. I can't do it. You silly sod. Why can't you do it? Oh, Because you don't know. You can't do the left and right on it. Boom. Can't do it that way. Oh, no, I'm struggling with that. There it is. It's perfect now. No, no, don't, no, no, no. You idiot. Go back. You're perfect there. Stop. Why are you going that way? No, stop. Brain can't work this one out. Computer is on overload. Right. Can I do it from this bit? I can't even work it out. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the wrong way here. I can't see it. I can't visualize it in my head. I've crashed it into the bloody thing. Right, I can't visualize it in my head, peoples. Can't visualize it in my head. I can't visualize it. And because I can't visualize it, I can't work it out. Right. You can see what I'm doing now. I'm putting it in the corner so I can visualize it. Right. If I come over here now hard, and then over here hard, I might be able to visualize it. Can I think this one out? The brain is on overtime. Oh, it's almost there though. The brain may be on overtime, but it isn't completely stupid. Can't do it. I need to practice doing the other side. It's really hard. And we're there. The brain on overtime has managed to make it. Look, that was pure fluke. Realistically, that wasn't even clever. I was really bad. Right. Well, we made the money anyway. A little bit of experience. Continue. Let's see if we can find, in the world map, a quick place to stop. Let's have a look what we got. It's just going to be the place outside, I think. It is. It's the place outside. Perfect. Somewhere to sleep for the night. Somewhere to lay our heads. Here we go. Just outside. Look, it's just over here. That's our place right here. And the spot to park in, right next to us, look. It's right there. Right next to this very Spartan-looking garage. We've been here before, though. This is a place we've been before. Let's push the button. Let's press enter. Oh, look at that. 7 a.m. Beautiful. What a beautiful way to start the day. That's perfect. Lovely picture of the truck. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.